for listening, and welcome to God of War on the hardest difficulty with no HUD, or as they call it, immersive mode. Unfortunately, because I'm a little bit new at this streaming bit, I did not have it ticked over on the options to where it would save the VOD, so I'm going to do a little bit of a recap before we really get down and dirty with it, and continue where we last left off. We started off, it opens up with Kratos staring at a tree with yellow glowing handprints on it. He basically screams at the tree until it falls over. He gets his child named Boy, who he sometimes calls Atreus, to tie off said tree after he carries it to a boat, a small little two-person canoe actually, that they then take on down to a shack in the middle of the woods, where, long story short, they cremate the wife and mother to Kratos and Atreus respectively. We then go on a little bit of an adventure when Kratos wants to see if Atreus is ready for the journey to the top of the mountain. We pretty much get to the point to where he takes out a deer, Atreus that is, and then we get interrupted by a troll. The troll says, "No, I don't like that," and we have our first boss fight. So, from the boss fight, we go on and go back to the house. Long story short, after Kratos wants to prove a point to Atreus, a stranger comes by. That was a fun little battle. We only lost twice against him, so did better on that one. After that battle, we continue down the path to go to the mountain because you can't no longer stay there for obvious reasons. And after we get to the bridge, where Atreus starts to be a little bit of a smart aleck and jumps up and down on the bridge and causes us to fall down into an arena-like area, where we then proceed to fight in what is lovingly named the Gauntlet, which actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It ended up only taking 3 tries for the first part and about 6 or 7 for the second part. After that, we made a little bit more progress, and then for the last hour of the stream yesterday, I was stuck on the part that I'm about to go into right now. So, without further ado, let's get to it. Also, hello to the individual that has tuned in. How are you today? So the goal is to try and take out this revenant that pops up without going into rage mode.
I can get her! Send her
Yep. Okay. The worst part is letting him get to that stage 2. That pretty much lets them heal for at least a 3/4 of their a 3/4 of their health. So not letting them do that is kind of imperative to not getting stuck, because when they go stage 2 they also level up a bit, and I'm not sure if they take less damage, but I do believe they deal more.
I think you got him.
So that's something we want to try and avoid. I heard him. Would rather use the rage mode now instead of dying. Well, that's not good. Ah. The heavy guys are probably the most difficult. Mooks. I'm gonna call them mooks. In all honesty. Should have saved that, honestly, but oh.
Take her down, boys.
Dang. Oh, okay, I was too close. Trying to focus on the Revenant, well, the two, well, for now it's the one heavy is behind me, is not going to let me last long. It's actually kind of funny because I was expecting to actually get stuck at other points in this game on this difficulty, because during my first playthrough, that gauntlet area I was talking about literally took me like 2 days to get through, and I don't remember having that much trouble with it, with this part, in my first playthrough. Ooh, no, I got stun locked. The other thing is, whenever the crap, oh well. Whenever the heavies do an attack on the kid, they knock him down, and then I have a delay with being able to actually attack her. Ooh, yep, that little jab of hers is pretty. The jabs from the Revenant and the heavies are like my biggest weakness so far. Because if you try and like slide or roll out of the heavy's little jab they do, or their little spear thrust or whatever, and if you do it at the wrong time, then they stack you a little bit and go with your dodge. So they have a tendency to hit me with those little moves. And on this difficulty, that is not a good thing to be getting hit by. I tried to do a perfect block there. Because if you do a perfect block on those yellow attacks, instead of breaking your shield, it, like I showed earlier, lets you parry their attack. Yeah, no. Well, at least we got her before our raids went out. Oh, I'm dead. Yep. I wasn't able to perfect block those. Yeah, I want to try and save the rage for those two flamethrowers, or as I've started to call them, flamers. Call these little frost guys icers. Could probably shorten and call them blues. Honestly, him going stage 2 actually kind of makes me feel bad, because he's trying. He's really trying his hardest. But it really doesn't matter, considering there's only one. If there were 3 of them, maybe I'd be a little more concerned, but since there's only one, he isn't really that much of an issue. Let's actually use our attack. A little bit of a delay on that. Okay, Al. Yeah, they knocked him down just then, so I gotta wait a second before I can actually attack her again. Stop running back, please. I want to do damage to you. And they keep knocking him down, so I'm actually kind of surprised that move killed me. I did get hit once or twice by the other guys, so kind of makes sense because of how low our health is. We only got 3 hits and we're done for. Okay.
Your arrows.
There we go. Now we're starting to. Well, now I gotta wait because, again. Okay, I thought I was in... Yeah, I couldn't get out of that one quick enough. Okay, that was a little bit my bad on that one. Actually, it was a lot my bad. I basically walked right into that attack and started to dodge a little late, so... You know, one of the funny things about this is because I've taken out... Oh, hey. Because I'm taking out that, Icer every time, I'm actually still getting the experience, so every time I die, I'm actually getting a little bit more experience to the very next, like, skill or level up. So it's not all that bad. Dang it. I thought I would be quick enough. I'd rather take the hit from that than get into that blender right there. Oh, hey. Wow, I'm actually both amazed and so happy because now we can actually use our raid mode on these two little guys. Flamers. Okay. Okay, now we just gotta worry about these two guys. Yes. Didn't let him go stage 2, so that's good. It's very risky going for perfect blocks. That jab, that's what I was talking about right there, how that jab followed me a little bit. I should probably go heal up, actually. Too late. So that kind of sucks, letting him heal up, and let's blend him a little bit. Now we just got the one to worry about. Okay, you're doing a lot better. Still not counting my chickens before they hatch because I could still get taken out by a lucky hit. Okay.
They were tough.
Not an hour, like yesterday, but feels good. Making progress.
You did it.
Before we actually go forward on that path, I'm going to check out over here and make sure I didn't miss anything. Which I actually did. Yeah, okay. Exciting. Make sure I'm full on health before we go forward. This area gets to show you a little bit of a difference
What's that
between
smell?
the Draugr you face and I believe the one time you face actual humans.
They're untouched. Look. Someone start the fires! Sigmund, your knives! So many days without meat.
Meat? Wait, us?
Behind me.
What if they change like the others? We'll have to keep them alive. Strip off their meat. A little at a time.
This fight is mine alone.
He's just one man.
Yeah, unlike with the Draugr, I don't have to worry about you guys going stage 2, so you guys are a little annoying, but you only take one hit and you're done. Oh, that's right, cutscene.
Atreus!
He hit him a couple times with that.
Boy? Close your heart to it. Come then. We have a long journey.
I'm a little concerned about this part because of how many there are,
Wait here.
but not as concerned as I was when I was facing against the Reavers,
I
the
will
big
handle
boys,
this.
and the two Flamers. He says as he lets himself get hit. Not that I let myself get hit, I just made the mistake of not blocking. Honestly, I don't mind if you go stage 2. Okay, let's not, please. Let's not die. Ah, way too late on that block. Okay, might as well put my foot in my mouth now. They have a lot more health than I'm realizing. Let him get stage 2 is probably the worst thing I could do, even if there's only one guy, because it does heal them up. And my back's turned to them all now, so... Focus down one at a time. Ah, he got stage 2, so he healed up. The one good thing about using your fist, if I'm not mistaken, it actually allows your rage gauge to go up a little bit faster than if you were using, say, your Leviathan axe. There we go. Want to get those parries or perfect blocks or whatever we call them. And now there's only one left. My brain and my mouth were a little mismatched, I want to say, and then there was only one. I guess you can't, insta-kill those other guys.
They came back. They came back.
It is finished. Then collect yourself. We must find a way out.
Should probably try and make sure I destroy all those pots and whatnot, just in case it gives me any more hack silver.
Here. Find something to pull me up.
Okay.
Lagging a little bit because of that emotional turmoil from making his very first human kill.
Atreus. The chain.
The chain. Right.
You are in your head, boy. Let it go. He would have killed you.
I know, I had to do it. I do know that, I just...
And we will go home, boy.
What?
To give up this easily. So close to the start.
Wait, no. I'm not giving up. I can do this. I just have to, you know, catch my breath. Come on up. I'm ready.
And we're off. Probably have to go down there after a minute because...
Listen to me. To be effective in combat, a warrior must not feel for his enemy. The road ahead is long and unforgiving. No place for a boy. You must be a warrior.
I understand.
Okay. Because if you initiate a certain part of the next area, it kind of like, not really glitches you out, but it won't allow you to go down this path. And I wanted to go down this path because there's a couple things down here to get. I.e. one thing. This is also the arena that I was talking about, where the gauntlet takes place. And when I refer to the gauntlet, I'm talking about what has probably dropped more people, or what has caused more people to drop the difficulty from the hardest to one just below the hardest. And it's pretty much if you can get through that, then you're pretty set. So now I'm pretty sure if I were to try and go back down that chain, it wouldn't let me because Atreus is over here and I don't think it goes back.
Come on already! Let's go!
That's a cool design on the animal.
Get this slow-eyed cocklunk to cross the bridge.
It's because she's scared of something in the trees over there.
There's what now?
Father, throw your axe at those trees on the other side of the bridge. The ones with the white trunks.
You were right.
Say, you must be smart or something, boy.
What's that?
You're a boy, aren't you? Ha!
Does she have a name?
I don't know. Rude bastard ain't ever asked mine, so ain't ever asked hers. Ah! Ha!
What's yours?
Brock.
Vera Logan.
Say, you're not gonna believe me, but that axe you got, it was me what made her. Me and my brother. Was one of our best. So don't let nobody else go work on her except for us two. You gotta handle her special, or she'll wreck beyond fixing. I can enhance her for you right now if it so pleases you, son of a bitch. So what say you?
You are right. I do not believe you. Come, boy.
There's a rune in the shape of a fork under the grip. No, digger That was our brand, my brother and me, before we split. I got half of it right here, see? Look, you want I should upgrade her or not?
Very well. I expect an improvement.
I love how he just shrugs him off and is like, I ain't carrying that. You bring it to me. Also,
so, where's the other half of the brand?
All my dumb brothers got it. But I got all the talent. Look! What's it gonna be this time?
So two things before I really go on. One, when he made that comment about wrecking the blade beyond fixing, that worried me because, oh my goodness, is there a chance that this thing could break? And if so, what happens then? And the other thing is, when this first happened, when it first got into the like shop mechanics, I was like, there's a store. Well, that's what all that hack silver must be for. This is just going through and telling you the basic like tutorial for what all the stats are and what upgrading and stuff does.
Yeah, boy?
Definitely upgrade the bow.
See if that don't shoot straighter than straight. What'd you forget?
And we can just sell. I'm missing one of the toys. There's 4 toys. Kinda sucks to be missing one, but
You gotta
not that big of a
find
deal.
you.
And for crafting, we can either go with defense or strength. I'll go with strength. I'm the kind of person that has this belief about what's the point of having the health or the resistance to damage if you're not killing them quick enough. So like, if they're still doing more damage to you than you are them and you're not taking them out quick enough, then you're not, then having more defense or whatever is kind of pointless. I'm the glass cannon type of build. We're going with arrow recharge time.
You know, being small like us, that's natural. Less to hit. Anything else for you?
I wonder how difficult it would be to go through this entire game on the hardest difficulty without upgrading anything. That's a challenge for the future, though. This is more of a casual style.
Well, don't look
Hard
now,
mode.
but our friends who were hiding in the trees are back for more. Go on, give that axe a twirl.
Got recruiting behind there?
You don't break something.
Well, that was a delay on the block. And that was just too early. Well, that's not good. Ooh, that track. Oh yeah, I remember now. Why this part was so difficult. Ooh, a little jab from the heavy guy. And that took me out. Okay, so before we go forward, I should probably check my experience and see if I can level something up. Yeah, definitely skills. I can't really level too much up because we only got 392 experience. That's a little bit of a shame. Okay. Let's try and get you behind the tree so I don't have to deal with the flamers. Ooh, okay, that was a silly thing to try and do. I mean, I'll just continuously attack you until you die, so I don't have to deal with you and the 3 flamers. Or you can just volunteer yourself for tribute. I'm fine with that too.
See what my touch from?
Adequate.
Adequate. You know what's adequate? That footwork. You stepping shit.
And it's also a shame that at this point Atreus is kind of behind the counter as well, because not having his arrows available, it's messing up my tempo because I have this thing where I like attack, attack, square, attack, attack, square. Well, I'll just repeatedly mash the square button so that he'll launch his arrows.
It leads to the mountain.
Should put you in the right direction, sure. See my wares again?
That is not the right way to go. That is where we want to go. So we're going to go this way for some exploration. Explorative? Whatever. Exploration purposes.
You left me to fight alone.
I did.
People are one thing. Everything else you fight. Until I say stop or we are dead. Understand? Pull your weight or we go.
I understand.
Good then.
Good little, not necessarily a bonding moment, but more of like a tell them how it is thing.
Wait, we're back here again.
Yeah, we were just doing that to open the shortcut path. Got stuck there for a second.
Come.
It was nice
Ooh.
meeting you, Brock. I'll be thinking of a name for your beast.
How about I name her fucking Gratitude? Hey, fucking Gratitude, come over here. I like it.
This is one of my favorite parts of the game coming up. Not actually the part, but like the mechanics that get introduced.
This way.
That looks inviting.
What he's talking about is this. And this being this little timed trap.
Wait there.
Let's actually block, please. Thank you. Does some extra damage. Yeah, and that's death. Okay. That was me messing up a little bit. I love how I say a little bit when it's me entirely messing up a lot. But no, the idea behind that is if you call for your axe, then you're no longer stopping the timer for the trap. So while you may do a little bit more damage, you have that timer and you gotta jump back and forth between either fighting them or you jump over here and try and get them to get smashed by the thing, which is something I might try and do.
Wait there.
We're doing something like that. Hey, you're supposed to... Ah. Nice. Got an insta-kill off on him. Which allows us to do some more damage to anyone surrounded because of the shockwave of fire that gets released. Oh, you're annoying. They're a little out of sync, so that's not the best. At least I'm getting back in the groove. And I'm so glad you can interrupt your attack with the block. Okay. Getting back in the groove of things, and we're doing obviously better. I think I got hit once, maybe twice, I don't know. Oh, we're not done? We gotta deal with a flaming big dude. Alright. That's fine with me. I wonder what the purpose of actually having that individual have flames there, because why would he forego the use of his axe to throw a fireball? I don't know. I think I perfect blocked every single one of his attacks. So that feels great. Yeah, that's right.
It's coming back down.
Now that I don't have to worry about I don't have to worry about all that. Okay. And the reason why my favorite part, or my favorite mechanics showing up as this, is because of the way that this little timed ceiling trap works. You let it ride down and then you could use it as a little platform to get to other areas.
Wasn't sure we're gonna get out of there.
Trust I will not let us die.
And we don't want to jump down there because that just leads straight back into the entrance for this trap. We have 2 more of these little runes to get. There we go. Now we get another, either a thing of mead or an apple. And I think we need to get 1 more for an upgrade of either health or rage, depending on what this is. Hey, it's a mead horn, so... Oh, we must have collected 2 apples, so... That means we now need to get 2 things of... blood mead, I think is what that was called.
This way.
And 1 apple. Hey, another mask. That's more money in the bank.
Wow. Never been this close to the mountain before. Looks so big. Wish Mom was here to see it.
Come, boy.
I do love the environments in this game. They do such a great job of making the entire world feel like alive and how big it
More of
is.
those. Good.
They do a great job on that.
Hey, look at that. What is it?
Boy.
Look, there are runes written along the side.
What does it say?
As we are, we 2, we 3. As I alone can never be.
A riddle.
Maybe there's a clue around here.
Wonder how long it...
The lights are turning.
Can't quite
Come back
remember
down.
how long it took me to... First time I did this. To figure out I had to go up there and... Oh, that's right, okay.
I think that part's right.
And is it that middle one that I need to hit?
Oh,
Nope, I messed
I
it
think
up.
you broke it.
Yep. Because it's down here that I need to hit. That kind of sucks because we gotta wait for a whole rotation.
Hey,
There we
that
go.
looks right.
Got it.
That's it. I see runes.
Boy. What do those runes say?
Oh, it says family. That's not a clue. It's the answer. What I alone can never be. Right?
Use your knife and trace the runes into the sand.
Really? Kinslow.
Very
Something
quick
happened.
rider.
It worked. I'm happy we met Brock, but I'm happier we're leaving this place.
It is behind us now.
Huh. I think this is the first time that I've actually been over here.
What's that up there?
I have no clue. Oh, well, you must be over there, talking about something over there, I guess. Yeah, you're talking about one of these little offering things.
Haha! Gotcha!
Thought there was something over there, but I guess I was wrong.
Boy, these tracks.
A boar, maybe? Not sure, but I'll find it.
That is a big door.
It is important for a warrior to keep his skills sharp.
Ah. Our second troll. Probably one of the more difficult ones we're coming across, because he has little buddies that also assist him. Yeah, I like walked right into that one. This is death. Oh no. Okay, good. Save that. Ah, okay, I gotta back up from that flame toss like that when it's a wide arc. Probably can just kind of ignore the green guy, or the poison thrower, whatever he is, the Trinit wannabe. Okay, that's not fair.
Ready? Look out!
I really don't think blocking that will actually do anything for me. I want to say that because I think I have a rage mode ready to proc. Let's not go in the fire, because if we do that, then we end up catching fire ourselves and we will die rapidly. Another one? Really? Oh, you can block those. The problem though isn't that it takes them out of you guys are annoying. Nobody likes you. And I'm dead because of them. I should probably, when they show up, go into rage mode and then take them out as quickly as possible and be done with it. Or I should just throw my axe at them until they decide, okay, we're dead now. Okay, goody. had an itch. Should not have done that when I was that close. That was silly. Block. Block. Roll. Roar at me for all I care. Yeah, I would definitely rather take those guys out and heal up a little bit than drop the entire rage mode on the troll. Ooh, I thought I was far enough away from the poison. That sucks. Thank you for the vote. Oh, I didn't even know there's a third one. Okay, there's a lot of these guys. This is going to be a little bit more annoying than I thought it was going to be. Okay, so save the rage for the troll, I guess. Focus him down and then worry about the other guys later. Yeah, I got a roar too. Okay, yeah, that's not gonna fly. Okay. Yeah, you shut up, please. Okay. I really do have to focus those little guys down. Oh my god. I'm rubbing my hand down my face. Because I didn't want to get stuck at another part this early. Oh, I totally messed up on that one. I thought they popped. Okay, that was close. There we go. Oh, no, 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 that's not cool. I rolled right into that fire. Dang. Alright. Not too much better, not too much worse. About the same, and I think being the same is actually worse than if you did better. Well, obviously it's worse than if you did better, but I mean, I'm just gonna shut up and focus a little bit more on taking out this troll and his little buddies too. Oh, I blocked the... I definitely dodged the wrong way on that one. That was a little more riskier than I wanted it to be. Okay, what was that? Did that just happen? Did he do some kind of new attack that was like a tracking move? Because that's not something I'm used to. You've made yourself even more annoying. Okay, way too late on that dodge. That was really close for comfort, but I'll take it. It's really nice that those are only like a stun move. Oh, that hurt. Oh, that was definitely the wrong thing to do. I dodged to my right. I should have dodged backwards. He's like a multi-class of a heavy and a flame combination. But he's a boss. Well, maybe not a boss. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. He can damage them. Okay. You become my new best friend, Mr. Troll Guy. Okay, I did it again. I knew he was going to do that attack when I saw it, and I just let it happen. I need some heals, so pick you up. Kind of rolled to that one. Oh, crap. That's getting aggravating. Oh, it is a tracking move. Okay. That's not cool at all. That's not cool, how you dodging like that. This is bad.
Almost there.
Hopefully, that's that for them. What are you doing? Oh no. No, 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 no. You're doing that move, okay. Well, go ahead after Trace. It's not like you can do much against him. I'll just blend you as much as I possibly can. There we go. Got him. Okay. I like how compared to the first time you face a troll,
I'm out of breath.
that he has a unique death animation. Oh, okay. Got ourselves a heavy rune attack. That'll be better for us in the long run of things. Do a little bit of exploration while we're here. See if we can get ourselves a health upgrade. Before I go up there.
Here. What does it say?
The runes symbolize the three Nornir.
Nornir.
The Fates.
The Fates. No good comes from them.
Okay. Wow.
Where is the third bell? Oh, there's a reason I have to go up there. I think it's actually to help with the bell, maybe? I could be wrong. But I'm fairly certain one of the bells is actually on the ground somewhere. Ah, no, that's right. It's over here. We did it in time. Okay, I thought I was doing it not fast enough. Did we get ourselves a health upgrade? We did. Everyone cheer. Put your hands in the air. Whoop whoop. And we also might as well get one of these Eyes of Odin. Because I think that's free experience for us. Some money, that's always good. And now we'll climb up that little chain and see what we got going on over there.
Look here.
Huh. Interesting. I may want to write that down.
And we will be checking the journal to see exactly what we have added to it from that. The codex. We did the Odin prayer to Odin. Find here our sacrifice, mighty All-Father, and deliver Midgard from hell's wild hunt. Odin, wisest of all, whose breath gave life to Ask and Embla, first among our people, we beg your protection. Send forth your noble Valkyries and call the deathless. Send forth your noble sons, Thor and Balder, to shield us. Send forth dragons to consume the frigid horde. Save our souls, that we may serve you evermore. I don't think Odin got the message, or he didn't care. Actually, wow, we have 4,590 experience. I might want to do something with that. That'll make things so much more easier for us later down the line. Yep. Holding R2 for the brutal axe cleave. An attack I will rarely, if ever, use because it'll get me killed more often than not. This, the big one. Frost damage with sustained attacks. Evasion for a quick attack. And a leaping sprint. A little bit of a focus on... We're going to go for damage for the arrows first because that helps us more than firing rate. I'll have to focus more on melee and rage combat later with the next upgrade session I do. But for now I want to get the axe as buffed as I possibly can, so I'm not dealing with less flow, I guess I should say. There we go. Now we're starting to get back in the groove of things. That's more like it. This little throw attack, the blender or whatever it is, the trio blender,
I knew it was a boar.
is something that doesn't really stun them as good as it could. And I think this is one of the few attacks where if you're doing it... Hold on, let me do a little test here. Oh, it won't let me. Okay. I'll check that out later. When it lets me. But I don't think it'll let us, block when that axe is away from us.
War's hide is thick.
But I hit it, didn't I? I did what you said and it looked like it bounced off. Could the boar be magical?
What do you think?
It looked weirder than any boar I've ever seen.
Get after it then.
It's a magical boar. Let's kill it. Okay, so let's see. Yeah. When that attack is out, it won't let us dodge, slide, or block until the axe is back in our hand. So that is literally the most dangerous attack I could possibly do. Oh, hey. Little Eye of Odin. Nice.
Some of the bodies are those weird dead things.
Looks like there was some sort of a raid on this little village camp. Which is a shame.
Gonna see what's up ahead.
Oh, you're a quick little punk, aren't you? Oh, I guess it wouldn't let me do the insta-kill on the other ones for whatever reason. Maybe they couldn't get as stunned as these guys,
We did
or I
it.
just wasn't doing it proper. Oh well. Or it was set up to where you couldn't do an insta-kill on them to make that part a little more
Look,
difficult.
squeezed under that pillar. I got it. Elbow up, steady hand, relax. Accuracy over speed. Yes!
Do not lose it.
You stuck the boar. Disappointed grunt.
Boy,
Find Atreus.
I found it!
I wonder if I can do this first shot or if I'll end up getting stuck in a corner like I just did. That's a shame.
wait for me, boy.
Not nearly as lost as I potentially could have been.
Atreus!
Which is kind of phenomenal to me because I remember I would take literally every wrong turn I possibly could take previously. I only took one wrong turn there.
We didn't know he belonged to anyone.
He doesn't. He's my friend.
The boy was following my command.
Then help fix this. Hold here, please. Hold, I said. He's losing blood. The last of his kind in all the realm, and you shoot him. You needed food?
Target practice.
That look. That look of rage
I'm
and
so
anger.
sorry.
Keep that pressure on. The blame is mine. I should have kept a closer eye.
Will he die?
I will not let him. You. The arrow cut a tideway inside him. Find both ends and hold them tightly. Start with the left side. Grab it and hold. Now the right side. Hold it good. Now pull them together. Line them up. So now.
As soon as I get done with this part, I'm gonna have to take a few moments. Go use the restroom, take
You're
a
a
stretch
witch.
break for everyone
I
that
can't finish the healing here. My
needs
home's
one,
just beyond the trees
considering I've been
there.
going for an hour
You
and
will
20
carry
minutes.
him. He
So
must.
give me one moment. And we are back. Alright.
Not die. Good. He seems stable and calm for now. Grey thought. This way.
Very slow walk when you're holding the boar.
Big for you, isn't it?
My mother made it for me. Said I'd grow into it.
I've never seen you in these woods. She must miss you being away from home.
She's dead. We're taking her ashes to the highest peak in the realms.
Ashes?
It was her last wish.
Boy.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Very pretty walkway and forest with the oranges and the reds. And then the blue lily pops with the orange of the
We're
grass.
here.
You live in a tree?
Not in it. Below it. Hemele!
Look!
It's alright.
How old do you think that turtle would have to be in order for it to be that big?
Is he friendly?
Boy.
I promise you, he's safe.
Because you know the old whatever that word is, of the longer something lives, the larger it grows. In most cases, particularly pertaining to reptiles, like crocodiles, alligators, snakes, and a few other critters and creatures, have a tendency to grow for as long as they live.
Place him on the stave there.
So, like, if you ever come across
Keep him
a
still.
tortoise, a turtle, or a lobster that's lived for 100 years, there are some
You live alone?
really big animals.
It's better this way.
Yeah, my father doesn't like people either.
Boy.
Well, you don't.
Hold him still before he hurts himself. Good. Easy. Rest now. I need 2 more things. Fresh red root grows just behind the house. Can you pull a cluster?
What else?
I know you're a god. Not of this realm, but there's no mistaking it. He doesn't know, does he? About your true nature? Or his own?
That is none of your concern.
The gods of these realms don't take kindly to outsiders, trust me. I know. When they find you, and they will, they'll make things difficult. The boy will want answers.
That will be my problem.
Whatever you're hiding, you cannot protect him forever. But you're right. Doesn't concern me. I also need lamb's cress. Do you mind? It's a white petal flower in my garden. Just a handful.
Fine. Lamb's cress.
Reminded of a certain video on YouTube, seeing this part. If you're liking God of War, or you like God of War, or what have you, I would highly recommend, at some point in the future, you put down on your list of things to watch later, the Making of Kratos, I think it's called. A documentary about how they made God of War. Very, very awesome watch, I would say. He just rips the flower up. This is a lot of fish. What kind of fish do they look like? They look like salmon almost. Cool.
Would this help?
I dropped it?
When you were chasing the animal.
What's wrong with me? If I lost it, then...
You did lose it.
I'll take better care of it from now on.
Return to the witch. Yeah, one of the things to keep in mind is without having the HUD on, you don't see those pop-ups whenever you gain experience or hack silver or anything else. So you might have a tendency to forget to actually check the menus
Exactly what I need.
in order to level up. So I might do that from time to time.
So he's gonna live?
Pausing the action.
Yes.
Then we are leaving.
Wait. Not without thanks. You want solitude? This mark will hide you from those who might make your journey difficult.
That's the same yellow as the protection stave that you would see surrounding the home. The home of Kratos, Atreus, and
Himalay.
Faye.
There's a shortcut below the house that leads safely out of these woods. Follow this path down, then head towards daylight.
Will we see you again?
As much or as little as you like. Now get out of here.
Come, boy.
Little nod of respect there.
This underground passage should put you back on your path to the mountain. Just use the boat. Wait, and take this. You can use it to orient yourself and navigate the world. It will always steer you towards your goals.
So this must be the origins of Jack Sparrow's compass. Aside from that, it ain't gonna show up on our screen because we have the HUD turned off for immersive mode.
I see a boat.
So it's all natural.
Nightmare!
Oh, these little
Sorry, not ready.
things are like my least favorite enemy.
Nice shot.
Ow.
Nightmares. Mom used to tell me about them. Didn't think they were actually...
Nightmares.
Yeah. They give people nightmares. Or they are nightmares. I don't remember which. I wish I could ask her.
Oh, there you are. You did a slow attack. Why would you attack slow? Attack faster. Or just... Okay.
Not too hard.
No real reason to be doing too much exploration down here at the moment in time. but now that I've seen that chest, I kind of have to get it.
Yes.
Doesn't seem
So let's see. Where to next? We have limited options. Definitely want to get this gold chest over here. Talisman. Is this our healer? This is our healing talisman. Probably going to be our most used talisman. If I'm being honest. But we'll see. Perhaps I'll find some more useful ones. Well, I know I'll find more useful ones. It's just whether or not I'll remember to switch them out.
Now we'll get to the mountain quick. I just can't believe I'm here, doing all this. There was a time I thought I'd never leave our woods, or even my own beds.
Oh, that's right. I need to have like a yellow point.
I guess I'm just saying, this is great.
Because we can't get there yet? Alright. You know, I do have to bring up the fact that when this was like announced as a semi-open world or whatever you call it, I don't think this is a true, in quotation marks,
There's
open
the mountain.
world.
Look how close we are.
We flow into seawater.
How do you know?
Do you not smell it?
If that smells the sea, the sea stinks.
Anyways, no, when I first was coming across that, I was very interested to see, like,
Look at that. It's
what
Thor.
Thor,
kind of a world
god of thunder.
you would be able
That's
to
right.
explore.
I never thought you listened when Mother spoke of the gods.
I seldom did. Did she speak of one who could feel no pain?
Oh, that sounds like Baldur,
Baldur.
We have a
an Aesir
name.
god, son of Odin and Frigg.
And Odin is king.
That's right. Why do you ask?
No reason in particular. Just call it an old man's curiosity.
I think I see something. Just sitting there in the middle of the lake. Okay. What is that? Is that a wall? Made out of... What are those? Don't answer
Okay.
that.
So that's the first time I've heard that. So doing a little bit more exploration than I had previously of this lake. I wonder how many people actually like sailed the rowboat around this area and just saw what there was to see before they initiated the next part. I mean, there's obviously not much to see. It's all pretty much blocked off right now. But the point I'm trying to make is, I never heard that comment about a wall made out of something. So, that's a little interesting. I do also like how much of a blatant glow that this is.
I see runes there in this chest. Can't quite make it out. It reads, sacrifice your arms to the center of the water. Awaken again the cradle of the world. What? Throw our weapons into the water? Guess that won't be a problem for you. Are you gonna do it?
The axe did not return. What is this?
It's the world serpent.
Stay calm, boy!
I am! This is great!
It speaks?
Yeah! Mom said he's friendly!
What is it saying?
I don't know! That was amazing! Wait! There's the shipwreck way over there. See that? And there's a statue of Thor. Except I can see a lot more of him now.
The water dropped, and the serpent rose.
Oh, that must be why the beach wasn't there before, see? And there's the mountain. Look it, that building leads from the foot of the mountain to that golden temple.
It was all just under the surface.
Except for the statue. Good thing, huh? There's even a dock. There, next to the flag. We're going to the dock first, right? We'll be the first people to walk on it, and who knows how long.
You know of that serpent?
He's one of the giants. He's so big he's wrapped around the whole world and bites his own tail.
An exaggeration.
I don't know. Looked pretty big to me.
It's so cool that you can like look in the background of the mountain and see the entire body of this snake just resting on bits and pieces of this mountain. It's phenomenal. We could do a lot of exploration right now, but I'm gonna do like a little bit of a push for the main story until we get to a certain point, and then after we
A very long time.
reach said point that I'm wanting to reach, we'll do a lot of exploration.
Is this the way to the mountain?
It would seem.
If it isn't the bearded beaver, it is Sackseed. Have I got something for you too?
Brock? But how did you...
None of your fucking business. Now get in here. I got something for you. And don't go making pig eyes at my spot. I saw it first.
Okay.
Now those fish definitely don't look like anything I've seen. It's
What do you
shame
think
you
he
can't
wants?
stop and look at
To
them.
test our patience.
When word gets out about my new shop, folks will finally come out of hiding. They'll be clawing all over each other just to catch a whiff of my wares. You watch.
That would be interesting to see. Random people just coming in to get weapons
You
or
rush
armor.
around like that everywhere? Yeesh. Catch! The pile of rocks there? With that key of Yggdrasil, you can open a magic door to the branches of the World Tree. A shortcut between the realms. If you ever see him out in the world, use it to get back to me quick. But it's only one way. Straight back here and nowhere else. And whatever you do, never, ever throw yourself over the edge of the path, lest you want death
Yeah, I don't see us wanting that.
Well, we're
Sure,
here.
I'm open.
We might as well check out and see what all we can upgrade. Probably gonna end up upgrading the quiver, but we'll see. Yeah, we don't have any realm dust.
Son, you think what you want?
Nothing for that. What is that? That's so 8 and 7 is 15. So that's 7,500. Okay, might as well get a little bit of boost for our strength. I should probably not. Should I spend it on it or wait? Yeah, we'll spend it. We can make more
Here's
hacks over.
quality material. Rate you're going might last a day. Keep safe, loser boy.
There we go. We have a couple things to actually sell though, so 3,000, that's nice.
Whatever helps,
Nice amount.
right?
We'll not be upgrading the armors right now though. Those talismans, I don't. Let's upgrade the quiver. Might as well. I do love how as you upgrade everything, you get to see them, see how they change and look. So like, as we upgrade the axe, it'll look different. It'll have different types of designs and
Best
paraphernalia
of luck
on it.
with all that rampaging.
Same with Atreus' bow and quiver. It's actually one of the things that I really enjoy about this game and how you upgrade stuff it actually shows. It's not just like, oh yeah, you've upgraded the axe, so now it's just better. Could mess with this, but don't think there's any purpose or reasoning to right now.
Focus
Hey.
up, boy.
Let's see what the dude that.
Gonna be okay?
Yep, I knew it.
Mother, no!
That attack is like death for me. Maybe I should actually attack and then use that attack. Like instead of trying to open up with the buzzsaw, I can just slash buzzsaw and see what that gets us. Because I don't want to write off all the attacks. There's a reason you have to be able to unlock it. Oh, I always love doing this.
Brock,
Fuck else you need?
how come your brother's got half your brand?
'Cause I ain't in a working relationship with that footlicker no more. I wasn't about to let him use it without me, and he likewise. Only thing to do was split the brand 50-50 down the middle. Guess that was the last thing we saw eye to eye on. What? You want a hug? Hit the road.
Sorry.
Say, you didn't happen to run yourself afoul of a scruffy fella, about yay high, doesn't feel pain, sounds drunk but probably just slow? Hey, how'd you think I feel about it? If I'd wanted Aesir business, I'd have set up shop outside a brothel. Or a fighting pit. Or a fighting brothel.
Did he say Aesir? Like gods?
No.
Be extra careful out there, you two. The roads are teeming with more than usual complement of dead assholes lately.
We've noticed. Any idea where they're coming from?
Maybe they ran out of rooms in hell. Or could be Odin stirring up trouble again. Or maybe they all got lost. Why don't you ask one while he's chewing your face off?
We'll just be careful.
Thought so.
Brock, what do you know about the serpent in the lake?
I know he's too damn big.
Alright.
So I'm fairly certain the... Oh, I never noticed this. You sell the artifacts and they show up on this... At least I think that's how this works. You sell the artifacts and they show up on this little showpiece wall. That's actually pretty cool. We've sold masks and I have yet to see any of them. There we go. The masks. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's the first time I've noticed it. And I've played through this. Okay, so I feel silly for that. But oh well. I will say the next time I do a stream, I'll be sure to tick off the being able to see chat and all that, because I had not realized that coming to the stream you'd be able to see it. I should have thought better of that, but regardless of that, I'll probably just have it ticked off and have the stream open on my PC like I do right now, and just use that to see comments and whatnot. Or I'll use my... Okay, there we go. This is better. These guys are... They're making me mad, so I better go into rage mode. He got out of rage mode just as he exploded. Oh, that was rough. That was rough. Yeah, either I'll try and focus on the chat on Twitch, or I'll just open up the chat on my tablet and follow it that way next time.
Brock,
Fuck else you
Oh,
need?
we've already heard this.
how come your brother's got half your brand?
'Cause
We'll
I
go
ain't
over
in
that
an
another
open
time.
relations.
Come.
Coming.
These guys have a... They can go in stage 2, and they can just heal outright, so they're a little annoying. Plus that explosion that they have upon their death is like... Well, it's a killer, obviously.
Here we go.
Shut up. Now I'm feeling a little bit better. No. Ooh. Trying to shatter them a little bit on the Okay, yeah, it'd be better if you actually listen. Yeah, let's go it. Heal us up a little bit in this rage mode. Yep, that attack. I'm basically never going to be doing those long-range attacks, especially when they're in stage 2. That sucks. So I'm basically going to make an excuse of why I'm doing so poorly and say that I'm just testing out my new capabilities, trying to practice and see what works best. But in all honesty, I'm just doing bad. keep in mind I have not used either of my light or heavy rune attacks, which is something I should probably do. I have attended, and plus I also forgot to be using Atreus' arrows, so that is something I gotta keep in mind.
Be ready.
Okay, can you block faster, please? That was just... Okay, so that was dumb. That was just me being dumb. But that's alright. That happens. Okay, so I'm doing fine, honestly. Just less messing about and more focus mode. And I'll be doing way better than I have been. So gotta say, for anyone that's watching right now, how you all enjoying the show? Are you not entertained? Well, if you are, be sure to drop a follow so you can get informed of whenever I go live, if you are enjoying it. If not, regardless of that, thanks for stopping by. No, I don't want you to heal. Stop it. Bad boot. What am I gonna call these guys? Honestly, I should probably... actually look up what they're called. Stop healing, please. Thank you. And boom goes the dynamite.
I'm ready.
Forgot to use the talisman as well. Okay, so I actually do kind of like that attack, now that I'm using it properly.
Good luck. That tower leads through to the mountain.
I'm ready.
Now that I've actually taken a moment to be like, alright, let's actually try and use that attack when we have 1 or 2 enemies nearby, and we're not trying to watch our back, sides, and front constantly. It's actually a pretty good attack. It stuns
I don't
them
know these rings.
consistently, so
If we find a cipher, I bet I could figure it out.
that's something to keep in mind. Hold on, let me take a moment. Ah, the map. Nice. I do like how it shows you a summary of the area you're currently at, and it's your 100% completion summary, basically. The reason I was going here, though, was to see what all these things are called. So, Draugr, Projectile Draugr, Heavy Draugr. Okay, so I was right on the heavies. I'm sticking with my calling them flamers, because projectile lures doesn't fit. Heavies fits well with these guys. Nightmares. Reavers. Okay, so these are the ice guys apparently. Reavers, okay. The revenants are the witches, basically. And shadows. Alright, so those individuals that were tossing the green gunk at us are shadows. I'm not going to be remembering that. Rabid wolves, we came across a couple of them in the first stream that I did. We got friends, which are Brock, the Witch of the Woods, World Serpent, Trolls. Ah, this is the one we just took out. This is the second troll we've seen so far. I had no idea they were so close to our house. They've never bothered us before, but I guess we never bothered them either. Mother said if I ever saw a troll, I should run the other way. Guess she never said that to Father. I'm gonna butcher this name, but I'm gonna try anyways. Brina Daldi. Brina Daldi. And the one we fought in the first, like, boss, in quotation marks, was Daldi Kampf Mada. God, I butchered that. Wait. Looks like a reaver, but its voice sounds so strange, even Father doesn't know. They become enraged and super aggressive when you're frosted. Oh. So these are the unknown ones. The guys, just the blue looking people are reavers, and the stranger, we have nothing. Well, we're pretty sure that's Balder, but we don't know 100% who that is. Our resources and our special items. We need 2 more blood needs to increase our rage mode. So these guys are apparently shadows, I guess. Ah, crap.
I still can't read these.
So, I'm thinking about just skipping out on this one for a second. I know it's there, but there's a reason I want to wait a minute. And I should have kind of waited.
I still can't read. What is that? It smells awful.
Poison.
I should have waited for the other ones before I procced them as well. I'll get to why I should have done that later.
Oh.
I'll wait to hit that first because I want to see what's over. I'll wait. That's more exploration stuff. Oh, hey. Oh, you can go in stage 2 really fast. And I suppose... Sorry about that, Atreus. I let him kill me, basically. I could have done that better regardless. I was sort of messing around, thinking about other stuff, instead of focusing on the task at hand. Took a minute to reload this section. Yeah, I need to do that one. So using the fists, or your fists on this guy is actually a no-no. Apparently, because he's an absolute pain in the rear end. And he goes into stage 2 real fast.
I'm ready.
So that's a good thing. Oh, you kicked him. You messed me up, boy.
Watch out, father!
Yeah, you want to pretty much block as soon as they start to exit out of that. Like right now. And that's how you get a perfect block on these guys. They're not very difficult to block with, but when they start coming up with other guys, other villains or enemies,
Careful!
then they really become an issue.
Hey, it's a fragment of a language cipher. We should look for more like
The
this.
Realm of Fire. Doing a main push for story right now.
What were those things? They smelled awful.
Your mother called them scorn poles. Poison magic. She was the one who showed me how to disable them. What?
It's just funny to think of her teaching you something.
Yes.
It's actually kind of funny because if I recall, getting to the point that I wish to get to is going to take several more hours.
Whoa.
Especially if I
Sure is
come
foggy
across
here.
any more brick walls, like I did last stream. Spent the first
Another
20
door.
minutes on the part in the beginning.
No. He is of no consequence.
Hi. Excuse me, but, how did you come by that, axe?
That is my concern alone.
And, while I won't dispute that, I know that blade. It was one of ours, but, we didn't make it for you.
Step aside.
I can't. See, the woman we made it for, I was, well, I am quite fond of her, and I would be somewhat displeased if it turns out that you did something to her.
It was my mother's.
How you tell he's never fought in his entire
She left
life
its father
before.
before she died.
He looks away when he puts his fists up.
Face dead? I'm very, very sorry to hear that. She was a fierce warrior. And a good woman. Okay. I will make improvements to the axe.
But nobody asked you to.
Well, it's true, but knowing your mother, she would have insisted I repair that act of vandalism perpetrated against her axe by my brother.
I knew it. You are Brock's brother. The other half of the brand's here.
The blue one is your brother.
Yes. Though my talents are vastly superior. No boast. I swear to Freya.
Do not undo his work. Improve upon it only.
Yeah, but can you put it down over there? That handle is
No.
filthy.
Kratos is just...
Okay then.
He's done. He's like,
I'll
just take the axe, make it better, and give it back to me, please. Actually, ignore the please. It's Kratos we're talking about. He doesn't ask.
Oh. Oh. Oh, is that dried blood? Oh.
So, what were you working on?
Oh, that. I call it the Sky Mover. Just up that mountain waits a treasure trove of rare resources. Once I mine it, I'll need a way to bring it all down.
And you know how to fix it?
Not even a little.
We just did some upgrade stuff. Speaking of upgrades, I can get a skill level up in something. So what do we want? Do we want precision throw? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm gonna go with shield combat. I like the counter. After a perfect block, I love the counter. And with how many perfect blocks I've been doing lately, it's probably pertinent to get that. This is gonna be a slight wall. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be a wall. R1. Yeah, let's rage out a little bit. If I'm quick enough, I can probably hit him again before he goes into the ground. Well, I hit him out of the ground, so that's good.
Ready and wait.
Nice shot.
Okay, so maybe I was wrong about the wall. I'm not gonna hold my breath though, because knowing I just said that, the next thing that'll happen is my death. Let's heal up a little bit. Let's get in this little arena pit. Oh, I need to back up. I knew it as soon as I... I'm so glad that when you do attacks like that, it doesn't take you out. That's something I need to remember, how Atreus can just shoot his bow and take those things out of... you little... Waiting for these guys to come out of the ground is so annoying. And now we gotta do heavy attacks on them, or otherwise... Where are you? I heard you. Let's actually hit him, please. There we go. Is he dead? Nope. How about now? Is he dead now?
Whew, that was a long one.
Yep. I'm actually amazed. Like I said, I'm amazed at how different certain things are. Oh, yeah, that's right. This one has a couple of different areas I gotta go to. Anyways, what I mean by that is, the first time I did this part in my playthrough, I did horribly. It took me like 8 or 9 tries before I was able to get through and be able to do some light exploration. So we need you to be there. We need you to be that, I believe. Yeah, and the third one I think is over here. Whoops. Let's see. It always sucks going through and trying to find these things again, because you know where they are. It just, your brain doesn't have it click. Ah, that's right. Now I remember. I don't think that's right. I think it's one more hit. Yeah, it's like the backwards B. Yep, there we go. Now we're active. Yeah, one of the things to try and keep in mind regarding these chests is the fact that most of the time the rune unlocks are in the same general vicinity or area. So you don't really have to worry too much about that. And before, like I said, I'm gonna try and do a main push towards, or push towards the main story.
We are.
Revenant. Been a
Follow me, Atreus.
hot minute since we came across one of these ones. No, no, no. Oh, crap.
Use your arrows.
I think it's kind of hilarious because of the way the poisons work. Atreus won't go any further if he's not next to you. So he's currently shooting his arrow from like a mile away. Nice. Nice. At least it was only the one revenant. Now watch this. He's gonna teleport back to our
Do you
back.
think for this last leg up the mountain that maybe I can carry her?
I told you no.
Why? She meant more to me than you anyway.
What?
I just meant I spent more time with her. You were off hunting a lot.
It would serve you to stop talking.
Some wolves
Sit.
and a shadow. Yep, okay. That was not the smartest thing I could have done. Nice. No, I want him up. I want him to come up so I can freeze him. And shatter him, because shattering your opponent is actually one of the, like, quote-unquote challenges you can do to actually get some quick, experiences and level yourself up a little bit faster than normal. Hey, arcane shoulder. Let's see how good it is. No. I'm not going to take that big of a hit to defense and whatever else it is. This will probably be a wall. I'm going to keep saying this, hoping that I'm completely wrong and I'll just one-shot this, but I sincerely doubt it.
Let him go!
Well, if you thought that was bad.
Father?
We have some mooks to deal with. This is why I said this is probably going to be a wall. Because fighting an ogre? I believe this is an ogre.
Ready yourself.
I can perfect block those, I bet.
Father, you're hurt!
Can't block that! That was I'm not gonna say that part of the wall. I'm gonna say that was my doing, basically, because I saw him about to attack and I decided not to do anything, so I took the hit. Ooh, that was fast.
Watch out!
Ooh, nice. No! Any red attack you cannot block. So it's better to just GTFO. Oh, he's on fire, that's great. Okay, there we go. Oh, he's dead. That's great. I'm so glad he's dead. Now I can focus. That felt a lot faster than normal. I'm taking a moment to put my face in my hands, because I just literally just stared at him with my mouth open like a fly trap trying to catch flies and let him hit me. I'm like, oh, just let him hit me. Why? Why did I think that would be okay? Oh no. That was silly. Now I gotta... Hey! At least we know I'm pretty good at it.
I'm set!
I couldn't block. It wouldn't let me block. And I didn't even try to dodge though, so. Getting a little tilted. That's okay. I'm getting tilted at myself though. Stop pushing it back, please. It doesn't do anything for you. The fact that I found out I can perfectly block these yellow attacks is probably my favorite thing. That's more like it. I guess when he was on fire, he was taking way more damage. There we go, he's dead now. That was a heck of a combo. That was a heck of a combo.
Whoa.
Was that everything?
An ogre?
Was that us?
Here?
Alright, so it
Who built
was
this place?
2 or 3 tries. Hey, we can upgrade our axe. And we got a Symbol of Truth, which increases our strength. Is a runic upgrade. Nice. Increasing our strength by 3. If I'm not mistaken, the strength stat increase will be affecting our damage. That's a lot of damage. So what do we got from here? Hey! Charge attack. Fun fact. I've barely, if ever, used this. What does it do? Let's see. So this is a light attack. So you hit and then you could slam it. This actually does more damage. That's an area attack. It takes away 1 stun for 1 frost. Actually, this doesn't even stun yet. Like, it does stun a little bit, but upgrading actually increases the stun more. I'm actually going to try and use all the different runic attacks to see which one fits my playstyle best, because I rarely, if ever, actually changed them up. Maybe I'll try and go with the cooldown build. Something that I, again, haven't really done. I'm mainly like in your face, keep hitting them until they're done, and they're not hitting you anymore.
Whoa. I can see why Mom wanted us to bring her here.
Indeed.
Indeed. That is a undeniable reference.
Knows a sky mover is tangled with roots up here.
I doubt it.
So how's he going to get it to work?
I do not care.
One of the few times he went from I do not know to I do not care. Anyways, that is a definite reference to, I think his name's Christopher Judge. He does the voice for
Smoke?
Kratos. It's a reference to his previous role in one of the Star Trek shows, I believe? Or movies. I'm not 100% sure on that because I've not seen a lot of Star Trek.
Stay back, boy.
Ugh. What is that?
We must find another way up.
The witch! Wish she was here. Bet she could get us past this.
My magic is useless against the Black Breath, and there's no way around it. Odin saw to that long ago.
What are you doing here?
Making sure you can finish your journey.
Why wait to warn us?
I was busy, saving my friend, if you remember. The Black Breath is a corruption of magic even I can't dispel. Only the pure light of Alfheim is strong enough to break through. But that road is long. What does this goal mean to you?
It's everything.
Follow me.
Why help us?
Maybe I see more of myself in you than I'm willing to admit. Maybe by helping you, I'll make up for a lifetime of mistakes. Or maybe I just like you.
Even though we shot your friend?
Even though you shot my friend, yes.
So much emotion in the voices, man.
Where must we go?
To a realm beyond your own.
Hey, experience! We can level some stuff up. Every time you see that completed section, I'm gonna definitely be leveling up some skills. Don't know if I want to get that one yet. I'm gonna try and do some more barehanded combat because it's actually really strong. Some melee combat, like,
Another realm?
because it is extremely
Only for a
strong.
little while.
Only for a little while. We'll use this. Graythaw.
Can't. Sindri said it was broken.
Sindri.
The dwarf at the foot of these hills.
He was fixing it when we got here.
No one was there
barefoot.
when I passed by. Perhaps he finished. Dwarves are awfully resourceful.
And irritating, based on the two we have met.
That too. Just give that a turn.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
There.
I will say, goes to show you how observant I am, and I claim to be pretty
Tyr's
observant.
temple is at the center of the lake.
Oh, wait.
It is from there we travel to Alfheim. Thankfully, it's no longer underwater.
Why is that creature in the bay?
No one knows. He just appeared one day. Soon after, Thor attacked, and their battle could be felt across all the realms. Ultimately, it ended in a stalemate, and Thor returned to Odin empty-handed. The serpent stayed and grew so large, he now spans all of Midgard.
See? Told you.
They've hated each other ever since. Destined to kill each other come Ragnarok.
You believe in Ragnarok?
I dearly wish I didn't, child.
Ragnarok. AKA
You know,
the end
We
times.
actually talked to the world serpent.
You did?
An exaggeration.
I'm good with languages, even ones I've never heard before. But when he talks, I can't understand any of it.
Sadly, no one can. He speaks a dead tongue.
Oh. Must be lonely.
But no, as I was saying earlier, about the unobservancy. That little, icon in
Watch your
the
step.
upper right-hand corner.
Just along here.
The
Sure?
dragon, I actually
came
changed
through
that
here
to one,
before and there's
a
no
crappy
way
one,
to talk.
but one that I
See?
made
Is
nonetheless.
that so? Let me show you something.
So, I'll have to
Are
see
you
why that
watching?
is the dragon instead of the one that I made
Liosta.
after I end this stream.
It's solid.
Elven architecture. My bowstring was soaked in the light of Alfheim. It can now reawaken the magic of the elves.
Wait, it won't just disappear, will it?
Not as long as the light shines free. This way.
I want one. Those roots. What kind of magic is that?
It's Vanir.
From Vanaheim?
You know of it?
Just stories. Mother didn't say much about the Vanir gods. Just that they're always at war with the Aesir. As compared to Odin and Thor, they're the good guys.
There are no good gods, boy. Thought I taught you that.
Ooh. We get to see some of the aggression towards gods coming from Kratos. And when I say gods, I mean all gods. The anger, the rage that consumes him. Anyways.
Tyr's temple. Built with help from the giants, Great Tyr used it to travel the 9 realms and keep the peace between them.
Doesn't seem very peaceful. Everywhere we go, we're attacked. Especially by dead things.
The risen dead grow ever more numerous. Once the roads and trails would have been full of people. Now all have hid or fled, save for the Reavers, savage enough to survive in such a world.
Would have been very interesting to see this. Maybe not the game itself, but like see what this
Make a right at the bottom of these stairs.
See what this place would look like filled with people. And like if it didn't look so decayed and decrepit. Will it not initiate until
another one of those light crystals.
Yeah, it won't initiate until we get over here.
Wait there while I reawaken the light. Lyosta.
That did it.
So I'm fairly certain as soon as we get past this part into the next
Mending
area,
the disrepair. Start by lifting that axle.
then I will end the stream there. It'll be at about 3 hours. Not the longest I could potentially go, but I think that's a good place to cease and desist for the evening.
Now realign the wheel onto the track. Perfect. Now push the bridge along the track.
Oh, we push. We don't pull.
The whole entire bridge is turning. How is the whole entire bridge turning?
The way it's designed.
You're really strong.
Just keep pushing until the bridge reaches its first position.
Yeah, the way the entire bridge is designed,
He's always been really strong.
I think would help
So about the dead.
push it. Or Kratos is just that strong.
But what are they?
They are poor, restless souls, denied their judgment and their peace.
By what? Could Vanir magic raise the dead?
It could, once. But this is no spell. This plague of dead is but a symptom of a world out of balance. Something or someone has meddled with powerful forces. That is all I know for sure. That's perfect. Come back up. We're ready now.
That was impressive. You didn't hurt your back, did you?
I did not hurt my back.
Aw.
Through these doors.
Wait, so did the Giants or the Elves build Tyr stuff?
All the races helped with its construction. It was the last great act of cooperation between the realms before peace disappeared for good.
That's a shame. I love how it's locked now. Brock is nowhere in sight. Neither was Sindri. Gotta be a reason for that.
Your bowstring stopped glowing.
Its power is now depleted. Only a few knocks of magic remained in the bowstring, and we used them. Your bow, please. Once you claim the light of Alfheim, infuse the bowstring with its power. Don't forget.
So she like coated his bowstring with her bowstring. But she still has a bowstring, so she coated the decayed like.
But measures were taken to keep me trapped
like you've ever
in Midgard.
Why?
The gods don't care for me much.
If you ever fired a bow or a crossbow or something like that, one of the things that you would have a tendency to do to like keep it from fraying is use a wax coating. So she basically used magic to take the coating off and then placed the coating to magicify the string
So dark.
on Atreus's bow.
This temple has been asleep, underwater for almost 150 winters. It needs only the light of the Bifrost to
150
reawaken.
years. That's a long time. what is that, 2 centuries almost? At least 1.5 centuries, I believe. A decade is 10.
Those roots don't look like your magic.
They aren't. These roots are part of the Great World Tree and make
Yggdrasil.
travel between the realms possible.
I think that's what the name of the world tree is. Yggdrasil.
Approach the table.
How does it work?
You will need this, a Bifrost, to create travel between realms. It can capture, hold, and transfer the light of Alfheim. Place the Bifrost there.
What now?
Give it a moment. The temple needs time to wake up from its long slumber. It is from this room, and this room alone, that you will be able to cross between realms. What you see before you represents the temple in which we stand, as well as the realm towers that encircle the Lake of Nine outside. All the realms exist in the same physical space, reflections of each other. These doors, the towers outside, and the 9 realms are all intertwined and coexisting on the branches of the World Tree, separated only by the Bifrost light of Alfheim. This place can focus and control that light.
And is this the World Tree?
Only an artistic representation of it. No, the Yggdrasil is much, much more than this. The Tree of Life is bound to the fate of the world, just as we are bound to it. The tree nourishes our soils. The dew from its leaves feeds our valleys and rivers. The tree's very existence supports all of creation along its boughs. Its life energy interwoven into the tapestry of life. Birth, growth, death, and rebirth. Every strand transcending time, transcending space. Everything comes back to the tree. So, that's how it works. But I'm guessing you were looking for a more practical answer.
Yes.
Very well.
Great host.
The bridge you pushed outside is currently positioned to lead to the realm of Vanaheim. Instead, turn the wheel to our actual destination, Alfheim.
What's phenomenal?
Wait, is this moving the big bridge outside?
Yes, the wheel
Is that-
turns the bridge, and the bridge aligns to the different realm towers on the lake outside.
Wait, there's no tower on this one.
And that's why realm travel to Jotunheim is impossible. Without a tower for the bridge to lock into, the sequence can't begin.
How it
Every
was
realm has a
designed to
travel
move the
room that
bridge.
unlocks the bridge to that realm. I'm giving you the one for Alfheim. Now you can lock in your destination.
If you can hear the pitter-patter outside, I apologize, but that is
We're ready. Remember to take the
That is
Bifrost. You don't want
the
to
rain
lose that.
saying hello.
Now the realm travel bridge will align, and the realm between realms will open. See that giant crystal? Each realm has a corresponding one that focuses and amplifies the power of the Bifrost, opening the bridge to that realm. That's why realm travel is only possible from this room.
What about that one realm tower missing from the lake?
The Jotunheim Tower disappeared from all realms over 100 winters ago, when the giants vanished from Midgard. Where the tower went and how they moved it remain a mystery.
I think we just gotta level up.
We're still here.
Follow me.
Or
The Bifrost is dark.
This trip was its last use.
experience upgrade.
There's no going back until it's replenished with the light of Alfheim.
So we are trapped.
Someone of your ability should have little trouble getting back to Midgard.
And we'll be able to make that black breath go away?
With the captured light of Alfheim, yes.
Alright, so the plan is right after this, we go through here. I'm gonna take a moment, collect myself, look at all my level up potentials, and maybe go through the codex. Then I'm gonna end the stream there. Having a good time though.
Welcome to Alfheim, gentlemen. Think you can spot the light? I can barely see it. Something's wrong. See that column of light on the horizon? It's housed in the heart of a ring temple. We'll find what we need there. No. No, no, no. Damn it, not yet.
What's happening?
To restore the Bifrost magic, you must step into the light. But be very careful not to get
No!
A bit of a bit of
She's
a
not dead.
cliche.
Is she?
Not likely. Come.
I love that inquisitive from Kratos. Like, that was curious.
Look at this place.
Stay by me. Touch nothing.
Alright. Let's see what we got for... Yeah, we have 2150 experience. So we might as well skill up a little bit. Give some... I'm gonna save it. The firing rate is nice, but I'd rather... do something that's more useful. Yeah, some ranged combat ought to do it. Alright. We are now in Alfheim. Congratulations. The favors. See these skills right here? These bronze, silver, and gold objectives. Each time you complete them, you get a flat experience gain. So, using the talisman more is a good idea. Tripping enemies I need to do more often. Cleave enemies, kill burning enemies, shatter enemies. And then this is just killing different types of mooks, basically. This is total enemies killed. This is revenants, ogres, shadows, nightmares, trolls, reavers, worms, those little ground digging sons of guns, Draugrs, and wolves. We definitely got the parry real early on, and that gave us 3,500 experience, so that's pretty good. Artifacts, we got a little bit more to do for those, but that's side stuff we can hold on to and wait. Nothing really new with the codex except the addition of the ogres, giant, powerful, angry, but thankfully not very smart. The ogre is one of the ugliest enemies we've fought. Their huge arms give their attacks good range, and they can hit the ground so hard it creates powerful shockwaves. And poison wolf, really. So those guys suck. And the Tazza worms. Huh. These little factoids are something I'm just noticing now too. Talking about how when you do certain things, the enemy will do a certain thing in result of that. That's nice. Well, if you actually read them when you go to the codex. Alright, so I am going to save it, and we will pick this back up tomorrow, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. For anyone watching on Twitch, I thank you for showing up. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did so, please follow so you know whenever I go live. I will also tweet out when I go live. So for those of you that desire to follow me on Twitter, we'll get to see that. And if the VOD saved, how I click that option, I will be posting this up to my YouTube tomorrow. And for those of you that actually decided to stick around for the complete 2 hours and 40 plus minutes, I clap my hands to you. I, again, say thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if you did so, to like, leave a comment, and subscribbles for more videos like this to come in the future. That's everything from me. Bye-bye.